Have you ever had it when you're trying to solve something via customer service and you get no solution? In this video, I'm going to talk about what I do to solve it, and it works almost all the time. Work today. All right, here we go. I'm going to tell you what I do, but before I do that, I want to let you know that this is the first time that you're here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get notified. I do post videos almost daily, and then recently what I've been doing is going live. I don't want to say daily or almost daily, but I have been going live. The whole reason or the idea for the lives is to be able to kind of go back and forth, maybe answer some questions, get some suggestions for some future videos. And so yeah, make sure so you can get the alerts. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want, just so you don't forget, hit the like button. Or if you want to wait a little bit later, you can hit the like button later along, as long as you get some sort of value out of this video. So here we go. What'd you eat? I'm out here, the daily walk with Sweet Cheeks. So here we go. How do you get some results with customer service when you're not getting any results with customer service? I'll straight up give you the thing that I do, and then I'll get into the details. You just say thank you, hang up, call back. Let me tell you how that works. So let's say you're having an issue with your some sort of connectivity, or you're having issues with some sort of credit, or the bill ain't happening, or they're not helping you with an app that's not working correctly, or they're owing you some money, or even you're trying to get some help with some overpayment or over a bill that was incorrectly charged, or you want to mail something back, or any kind of issue like that. I think we've all gone through it. And typically what do? We get upset. And we go old school mode, how they used to do it back in the day. I want to talk to your manager. That doesn't work anymore. Everybody's there getting a paycheck. They're probably underpaid, overworked, overcaffeinated, overcarved, and understimulated. They don't like, oh no, don't ask to talk to my manager. This ain't the 80s. It doesn't do anything anymore. You probably are talking to the manager, or the manager's probably in some other country. It doesn't matter. Getting mad, even less. You'll get dealt with different if you get upset. You'll get more of a hard time if you get upset. They ain't gonna solve. There's the rest of the pack. They ain't gonna solve your issue any better if you get upset. Back in the day, maybe, because it was all about customer service. It was all about the customer's always right. Now, not so much. So what you do is you got to come in with kindness, respect, understanding, compassion. You actually have more compassion for them than what you expect for them to have for you. Because remember, the world's a mirror. If like, oh, the guy's not helping me, he's a jerk. Okay, yeah, that's something about you that you don't like about you. Yeah, but I'm not in customer service. You may be a jerk to your loved one, your spouse, your kids, your neighbors, your bosses, your somebody. Maybe not physically, but in thought. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So like I was saying, you may be rude in another way, or you may be disrespectful or not compassionate to somebody else. So the world's a mirror. Basically, see that. That's just a general rule. So if someone's giving you a hard time, or not caring, or not solving your issue, if you get upset at them, it's just gonna be, you're gonna see more of a reflection of who you are. It ain't gonna get you nowhere real fast. You call. It's like, hey, I'm having some issues with this. I want to see if I could do this, this, and this. You explain your whole situation in the scenario, and like they start giving you a hard time. They start not solving your problem. They start not giving you the answers you want to hear. They're not trying to give you some sort of a resolution that would to you be satisfactory. Last thing you want to do to save their time, because their time is more valuable or just as valuable as yours. I like to see it that way. It's like, well, they probably got to go on break. They got to go home. Really? They want to do their job because they want to get paid. Their priority really isn't like, dang, this person on the phone, I really want to solve their problem. As much as you may think that, their values are just as are the same as yours. Do you really care that person just does the best that he can for you at work, and stop thinking about his kids that are at home, or his wife, or maybe his elderly relative that, having some challenges or some issues that he's having with his neighbor? That's not important. The only priority to that person right now, that customer service rep, is you. And if everything else doesn't matter, he's not doing his job. Like, most people are overworked and underpaid. Have compassion for them. Now, does that mean they could be rude to you and not give you the result that you want? You're putting too much attention to it. Do you want a result, or do you want that person to treat you right? Like, well, I want both. Okay, well, maybe that's not the right person for you. This is where that action comes in. You talk to somebody, hey, I want to get this done. This happened. It didn't work out. I want to do this. Sorry, we can't help you. Is there anything you can do, really? I mean, I've been a customer for a long time, or I've been working on this app for a long time, or I've been, whatever the situation is, or you know what? This bill was overcharged. No, there's nothing we can do. Really? I mean, I've been a customer for a long time. This and this. Is there anything you can do? Anybody you could talk to? No, sorry. The most simplest thing that's worked for me, I'm not going to say every time, but I'm going to say 9.5 times out of 10, is what you do is you say, thank you, I appreciate it, have a good one. Like, all right, thanks. You just hang up. No, don't be a smartass. Don't be rude. Don't tell them what you're going to do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them, and it shouldn't matter to you. That person couldn't help you, period. Really, the way I see it, I've talked about it here before, it's a test. It's a test to see how you're going to handle yourself. What's your character? What's your values? Are you entitled that every employee at every organization needs to treat you like royalty? Come on. They're underpaid and overworked. Maybe like you are. You're going to bend over backwards for somebody who's being rude? Please. Like I said, maybe back in the day, because people didn't want to lose their job. They went to college to get that job. Oh no, if I get fired, what will people think? We're now in kind of a phase of evolution where it's like, what are you gonna do? Okay, who do you want to talk to? You can get me fired? They're having trouble finding people. You really think they're gonna fire me? 99% of all my customers love me. You're just giving me a hard time because things are not going your way, you entitled customer. Relax. So, like I told you, best thing for me that I've always done is like, hey, cool, I understand, thanks for help. I hang up, I call back. Maybe I'll go get a drink of water, do a few push-ups, whatever. I'm grateful for the opportunity to talk to that person, because I see everything as anything that doesn't go my way is a challenge, is a test. And the way I get the prize out of that test is by not whining and complaining. So guess what I'm not gonna do? Whine and complain. Why? You're a pushover. No, I want the prize. I want the blessing of not whining and complaining, because it's all a test. I'm not, the prize is the thing's going to get resolved. That's the least of my things when it comes to, my concerns when it comes to the blessings. When I have some adversity like that, man, if I don't complain or whine, I'm going to get something else that works out in my favor that I would have never thought that was going to work out. Better. It's an opportunity. But back to the issue at hand, the frontline issue, which is, well, what about my phone issue? Call back. Hang up and call back. You'll get another representative. Chances are that second representative is going to do a better job than the first one did. Don't say I called earlier. Don't say, just pretend like it's call one. Hi, this is my situation. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is it. Are you sure there's nothing you can do? No, same song and dance. Doesn't work. It's like, okay, cool, thanks, appreciate it. Hang up and call again. With no issue, the magic is when you don't complain. Oh, I can't believe I have to do this. Da, da, da. Oh, so you're entitled. You feel entitled. Like you should have no adversity in your life. Everything's perfect because you're that special that you're not going to have no adversity. I'd rather say, bring it. Bring me more challenges. Because the more challenges I don't complain and whine about, the more blessings I get. That's the way I see it, and it's been working out for me clean like. Back to just the very one-dimension situation here, the phone call issues that I was having. Most of the time, like I said, if not all the time, 99% of the time, the second or third person that gets on the phone with me, quickly with no issues, says, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, we could do that. Here's this solution. Here you go. Cool, thanks. Appreciate your help. Problem solved. If you've ever had that happen to you, if you rock like that, if you do that, drop it in the comments. Let me know that I'm not the only one that's done that. If you haven't, give it a shot. And also make sure that you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe so you can get alerts on when I post my next video. Like I said, almost daily, if not daily. And then also I've been going live lately. I'm telling you, it works. If you ever have any issues and that representative ain't helping you to make an appointment or change an appointment or cancel an appointment without just hang up and call back. Usually at the third time, it's gonna get solved. And what if it isn't? Oh, bonus right here, pro tip. What if it doesn't get solved? And chalk it up as a, hey, it didn't get solved. Moving on. How much time are you gonna spend trying to solve something that's not gonna be solved? 4 phone calls? Maybe the 4th one. At a certain point, you gotta say, hey, it wasn't meant to be. This is what was meant to be. Whatever adversity is happening that you don't like is what was meant to be. Did you put the effort into fixing it? Did you put your effort into making the 3rd call? Did you make sure you didn't whine and complain? Yeah, okay. Then still don't whine and complain. Chalk it up as a, this is the way it was supposed to be, and move on to the next thing. Hey, I hope this helped. I'll get at you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can kick it in the next video.